Back to North Central for day 2 of the National Indoor Track and Field Championships. And we begin with a high jump. Junior Adam Poklop is coming in with the 7th highest jump this year at 6 feet 9.5 inches. First takeoff of the day, and Poklop easily discards of a height of 1.92 meters. Check it out. First time clearing the bar at Nationals. That gets him a high five from his coach. Next height, 1.97. Here's the thing, he's already spoiled a pair of attempts. So here comes the third and final attempt. And he just nicks it with his leg, Poklop taking 13th place. Fast forwarding 5 hours now. Cardinals haven't to wait around that long for the 3K, which has Dhruvil, Patel, and Zach Hurd. In the meantime, the University of Wisconsin Stevens Point and Whitewater have both jumped ahead of NCC in the standings. Needless to say, the Cardinals really needing some points. Keep in mind, Patel was the 13th fastest qualifier in the 5,000-meter run before taking 2nd. He slotted 14th here, with Hurd behind him as the 15th guy. Just like the day prior, Patel waiting patiently in the back and joined by Hurd, who used a similar tactic in the DMR. Time to ramp up. The crowd getting into it, knowing a national title is on the line. With less than a lap to go, the sophomore Patel is starting to make his move. He's just passing guy after guy after guy, and he doesn't seem the least bit bothered by the fatigue of 8,000 meters in 2 days. Down the stretch, he goes from 11th to 6th, picking up 2 team points for the Cardinals and his 2nd All-American trophy of the weekend. So now it's down to this. North Central trails only Whitewater and by 2 points. The Warhawks have no representation in the final race of the night, the 4x400 meter relay. The Cardinals do. Daniel Spacca-Panicia, Zach Kirby, Ben Nordman, and Peyton Piran qualifying yesterday with the 4th fastest time. Meanwhile, Lacrosse waits in the wings. They're down just 4 against North Central. At the first exchange, it's Spock handing off to Kirby in solid time and in 2nd place. Kirby, the lone senior, this is his final race inside Res Rec. He's holding tight, 2nd in Heat 1, but there's another heat to follow. 3rd leg, Nordman time. The junior trying to fend off Nebraska Wesleyan while keeping pace with Lacrosse. Crunch time, anchor leg, Piran with the baton and ready to do some damage. Final 60 meters, and Piran crosses 2nd in the heat, blowing away the group's PR with a 3:17.20. Lacrosse is first, so now the Cardinals must wait. North Central needs 3rd place to tie, 2nd place to win. The coaching staff anxious, the team in the stands anxious, the tension just hovering inside Res Rec. Ultimately, Mount Union scratching in a time of 3:16.97, which means North Central is the national champion, alongside Lacrosse, that is. 33rd in school history, 11th for the track and field program. North Central becoming the first program to win the indoor meet as the host. And it's only the 2nd tie ever, the first coming back in 2000, Lincoln College tying North Central at North Central. And perhaps what's most mind-blowing, North Central entered projected to finish 6th, and they outscored those projections by 15 points. No small feat over 2 days. An improbable story comes to an end. North Central is the Division III National Indoor Track and Field co-champion.
Wow. I mean, we tied for it, but it's great. I'm almost like breaking down crying right now. It was great. You know, we always strive to run for fun and personal best. That's Al's motto, and we try to do that every single race, and we just came up big when it mattered. So
there's just so many emotions going through my head, and each of us competed and on the team went through a lot of hardships the last 4 years, and you know, we're critics all over us, how we're not North Central anymore. And, you know, it started all the cross-country season, setting the tone there, and we weren't going to have it backfire on us and us be the team to not bring through. And to think that was my senior year and my last time ever competing in this building, I don't know, like, it's hard to put into words. It's a lot of time and a lot of effort.
It was unbelievable. What a great 2 days. We were ranked 6th coming in, and you know, we know we're going to get 10 points from Winder. Keep your fingers crossed. Spencer gets 4th. Dhruvil gets 2nd. Then he comes back today and he gets 7th place. I mean, we had the points up front, but you got to hand it to Lacrosse. They're tough. They started the day with 9 points and they made up a ton. So I just kept watching that clock for the 2nd race, and it was just fabulous all the way around. the first day really got us off started. It's about momentum, and you know, Winder winning and Spencer being up there, and then you know the DMR, and then the 4x4 was before the DMR. They make it to the finals, and Dhruvil's run. I mean, it was just fabulous, you know. And that momentum carried the Saturday. You know, this is the first championships for Adam Poklop, and it looked like all the high jumpers were struggling. So, you know, he'll gain a lot of experience from this. And then we sat around all afternoon and waited for Dhruvil's 2 points, and then I knew our relay would be tough, but you know, we could have easily gotten 5th or 6th in that field. So it was a great, great day.
It's incredible. This is my first time actually ever doing that double, so I wasn't sure how I was going to do on the 5K. But then I raced the 5K, got second out of nowhere. It was great. And then I come back today. 3 laps to go, I was like, oh man, I don't think I'm going to score. But then I started moving and I got 2 points, and that's more than enough for us to get the title. Pure adrenaline rush for me. I just don't think I'm like, all right, my legs need to go, so I just take off and just keep it going until I cross the line. I was nervous. I mean, I knew we ran really well. 3:17 is the PR for the guys this season, and then going and watch that second heat was honestly more nerve-wracking than the first. But then when the results came through and somehow we won the title, it was amazing.
It's amazing, gosh. A team sense of, oh gosh, I can't even describe it. Like, we've never had this really with an indoor season, so to come away like that senior year, it's awesome. I've never really, in my 4 years, had great indoor seasons personally. So this last one, personally, to have it go well and the team-wise go perfectly, couldn't have gone any better. It was just an absolute team just competing as best they could. We just love to fight out there, and I think everyone just showed that we're just going to fight for as best as we could.
Watching the 4x4, nervous?
Oh, I was sweating. I had to take off my jacket, even though it's cold in here. I was just sweating, so nervous.
We had a lot of momentum going in today. Everyone gave it everything they had, and you know, even if it's a tie, we won. And you know, weren't expected to do that, but it's our home track. We brought it back here. It's been a while since we won indoor, I think a few years, so you know, it feels good to contribute to that, know that contributed in some way, and you know, we got a lot of momentum. Now we're going into outdoor, which is what we trained for. We trained through this season. Now it's time to, you know, keep the momentum rolling. So Dhruvil performed phenomenally. You know, ranked 15th in the 5K and 14th in the 3K. Didn't mean anything. He's a gamer. He ran his race, and he got 2 All-American positions that he wasn't supposed to get. So really happy for him, really proud of him. Glad that he's my teammate and I get to train with him. So.
I didn't think yesterday was real. You know, I woke up this morning kind of not knowing if it was actually, you know, still happen. And now for this, for our team to battle like this and get every point, I mean, can't put it into words. You know, everyone always says that when stuff like this happens, but you know, I came here with the guys before me having a legacy of stuff like this. You know, you look at all the banners that are on the hanging up. You know, we know the potential that we have as a team, and to be able to fight like this, and you know, we came in I think 6th or something, and to get the points we got, to watch the guys come out here and continue what we started yesterday and put in the work. You know, the 4x4, the distance guys today. You know, it's special.
I mean, I don't have words to describe it. I'm so happy right now. You know, my brothers had one. Their team was so deep. I just never knew if that was going to be something possible for, you know, for me. I really wanted to do our best in trophy today. I was like, you know, we have a good shot at trophying, and if we pull off a 4th place trophy, it'd be more than my class has ever done. We haven't trophied yet, so it's just an awesome feeling. You know, my brothers have one. Now I can say that I have one, and not just me, but all of these guys. We've worked so hard this season. I think the biggest thing is we never focused on it, and now that it's here and we've done it, I think we know what to do to get the next one. So it should be a fun rest of the season.